am Brenda Wong Aoki, and I guess I'm a storyteller. My earliest memory of art, or art that, impacted my life, was when the Blue Fairy came to town. Now, you have to imagine where we lived. It's like cyclone fences, it's like orange skies because of the oil refinery. So the Blue Fairy coming to town was kind of a big deal. She went to the rec center. So everybody was all excited to go to the rec center. My mom took all of us, we're all lined up. And I really don't remember the play. I don't even think it was probably very good. It's just that at some point, the Blue Fairy came out and she did this magic trick, and we were transported beyond the cinder blocks, outside of the yellow sky, away from the oil refineries, not listening to the trucks on 710 going to the port. And I just always thought about that because it was just this magic moment where I'm like, wow, I want to do that. I want to be the Blue Fairy. And then after that, I really got into the arts. I started doing solo work, and I studied No One Kyogen, which is the music and dance of the sun goddess. It's a really old tradition. Initially, at the beginning, it was started by women, and I studied that, and I studied contemporary dance, and I put it all together, and I was a solo woman on the road for decades and decades. But when I got married, I married a jazz musician, and we had a little boy. I started to think, well, how can I keep this family going? The only way we could figure out what to do was to do a family show. But this show that I'm about to do is probably the last show we'll ever do as a family. So this really means a lot to me because I didn't even know that we're from San Francisco, which is, my grandfather was one of the founders of Japantown. We've been in San Francisco since 1897. So the soul of the city is stories about my family, but it's also about all the magical, mystical things that people don't see that's here. This place is beautiful, but it also has got some dark history, so that's the reason why we're doing like all these ritual healings. And going forward, plant new seeds. The show is June 1 and June 2 at the Presidio Theater. Woo!